Hey, what's good? Hey, subscribe to the channel, man. What else? Oh yeah, follow the Twitch.
R. Kelly has been sentenced in his sex trafficking case. Back in September, a Brooklyn jury returned a guilty
Yo,
verdict.
he got drip though. Like, come on, man. Y'all can't deny the drip. R. Kelly got drip, and his like whatever these people are.
On all 9 counts in the sexual abuse trial, according to NBC News. The charges involved 6 female victims, including late vocalist Aaliyah, who wed R. Kelly in the 1990s when she was 15
Like,
years
how did he get away with that? How? That's weird. That was in the 90s. She was 15.
old. In a public statement.
Like, how do you marry a 15? That's
Statement at the time, R. Kelly's former attorney, Steve Greenberg, said in part, "We are extraordinarily disappointed in the verdict that was returned by the New York jury today. We intend to continue to fight on R. Kelly's behalf to ensure that everything is being done that can possibly be done." Kelly has denied any wrongdoing and pleaded not guilty to all counts against him, including racketeering, bribery, coercion, enticement, and sex trafficking.
like, god damn, bro. R. Kelly is literally the original EDP 445.
Time of his conviction, the singer had spent roughly 2 years in federal custody. Over the course of the trial that began in federal court in Brooklyn on August 18th, prosecutors called dozens of witnesses, including female and male accusers, who claimed they were groomed for sex and endured psychological abuse. He used lies, manipulation, threats, and physical abuse to dominate his victims, prosecutor Elizabeth Getty said in closing statements, as reported by the New York Times, adding that his celebrity allowed him to, quote, hide in plain sight.
That is dangerous. R. Kelly, bro. Wow. 30 years. 30 years.
This just into CNN, disgraced singer R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years.
Wait, she said disgraced?
Disgraced singer.
Is he really? Yeah, he is.
R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years in prison. He was convicted of 9 counts, including racketeering and sex trafficking charges.
CNN's Gene Casares joins us from outside the courthouse. Get us up to date. What'd you hear?
No, his beard is fresh.
Well, first
whatever that, what is it called? The little, you got a lineup, bro.
of all, the sentencing guidelines allowed to be sentenced up to life in prison. So this is 30 years, and R. Kelly is 55 years old right now. You know, there were 7 victims that stood up in court and gave victim impact statements today. They were all very emotional.
I'm gonna be 50 years old when he gets out. Step in the name of love. My mind is telling me no, but my body, like, yo, I'm gonna be old. I might not even be. Nah,
They were allowed to direct some of their talking to R. Kelly in general. There was
Wait, how come he be getting 30, but wait, what? But the woman who helped Epstein got 20. I don't fucking know. You know, women, you know, they rule the world. Simps, women's rights. But she was like, what, conspiracy? I don't know.
There was one victim that said, "I was sexually exploited 23 years ago. And as the years went on, I kept wondering, why is nothing happening here?" And then she turned to R. Kelly and she said, "Now you're going to understand what it's like to not have your freedom."
Oh, she pulled the eyes in. Yo, she pulled the eyes in, bro.
Another victim said that she truly hopes that all can move on.
He need more
from
time,
this,
bro. He
and
needs
she prays
life.
to God that people can heal.
How is he not life? Like, just give him life. Like, what's the problem with that? That's not bad. He did bad thing, bro. He married a 15-year-old and he's not having life. What? Yo, these people are weird, bro. I don't fuck with the lawyers and all these weirdo judges. Like, bro, he did all this. He got away for like 20 years. He just now got convicted. You've been doing this since the 90s, bro. Probably the 80s. Who knows? You marry a 15-year-old. What the fuck?
Another victim stood up with her father at the podium.
Like, how do you marry a 15-year-old and the whole world knows about it and you still not convicted? Like, what?
And she said, "My father was sexually abused when he was young, and he didn't sexually abuse me." Now, that was in response to the mitigating factors that the defense actually put on. There are documents that have been unsealed in the last few days related to the sexual abuse that R. Kelly had when he was beginning.
We don't care if you got sexually abused, buddy. Come on, man. We don't care. Don't do it to other people. Like, fuck. That's stupid. That's some anime villain shit. Oh my god, I got some trauma. Now I'm about to cause the world trauma. Oh my god. R. Kelly is Obito. Yo. Oh my god. Yo, my brain. Oh. The similarities, bro. There's so many similarities.
Beginning to be 6 years old. It's alleged in those documents that family members, others, family friends started sexually assaulting and abusing him from 6 onward.
Don't care, didn't ask, don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck, bro. Like, we don't care.
One relative even began to take pictures of him, and the defense
That's weird. It's still weird, but we don't give a fuck, bro. We don't care.
used this to try to mitigate a lifetime sentence for R. Kelly, saying this in part is what caused him to be who he was. And
That's why he doesn't have a life? That's pussy, bro. So you could get away with anything. Just say you're kind of dumb. Like, what? Oh, I was bullied in fucking elementary. Now I'm about to bully the world, and you don't get a life sentence.
that a forensic
what?
psychiatrist determined he was not a pedophile, but it was just a result of the abuse.
What? What?
But
Wait.
determined he was not a
What?
lifetime sentence for R. Kelly, saying this in part is what caused him to
This is what caused them. Sure. That's what caused them to be weird.
be who he was, and that a forensic psychiatrist
Forensic psychiatrist.
determined he was not
A forensic psychiatrist was like, he's not a pedophile. This is just the result of child trauma. Guess what, you fucking retard? It's both. The nigga had fucking child fucking trauma, and he's a pedophile. Like, what?
a pedophile.
Weird.
But it was just a result of the
I
abuse.
hate people,
But
bro.
in sum, he was convicted of 9 counts here, very serious felonies: sexual exploitation of a child, bribery, and sex trafficking across state lines, forced labor. Back to you.
Like,
This
what?
just into CNN, disgraced singer
What? That psychiatrist need to get locked up too. That was the stupidest shit I've ever heard. But hey man, he's behind bars. He's behind bars. How do you do this for like almost 20 years? I don't like, it's been more than 20 years. How do you get away with this? It's just like how E40 got away with that song. That's crazy. But yay! Subscribe to the YouTubes, man. Subscribe to the YouTubes. Follow the Twitch. I'm out of here. Boom, 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 boom.